A huge deal was just made for Call of Duty exclusivity for future releases of the game between Xbox and PlayStation. We're going to go through all the important details in today's video. We're also going to check out the new Attack on Titan bundle in Vanguard and also check out Black Ops 3 and see how that game holds up in 2022. Be sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new. Let's get straight into this here from Phil Spencer. He tweeted this out: "Had good calls this week with leaders at Sony. I confirmed our intent to honor all existing agreements upon acquisition of Activision Blizzard and our desire to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation. Sony is an important part of our industry and we value our relationship." Now, if you're only on PlayStation and you weren't planning on buying an Xbox just to play Call of Duty, this confirms that the worst case scenario for this agreement will not happen. And if you guys didn't know, the worst case scenario here was that Xbox would fully make Call of Duty exclusive. The full releases of the game would only be available on Xbox, which would definitely be terrible. And I don't think that was really likely to happen in the first place. But if you're Xbox, you're Microsoft, I should say, and you're spending $70 billion to acquire an entire company, you're definitely doing that for a reason. So as of now, they're saying we want to make sure our relationship with the industry and Sony is good. We value that relationship. But this is actually responding to what Sony said. Now, Sony made this statement a couple of days ago, or actually a couple hours ago. "We expect that Microsoft will abide by contractual agreements and continue to ensure Activision games are multi-platform," a Sony spokesman told the Wall Street Journal on Thursday. So what's interesting here is that we don't know exactly what these contracts are, what these agreements are. Is there a contract that says that Activision games have to be multi-platform? We do know there is a contract for certain exclusivity for Sony and Call of Duty where they get some game modes early and exclusive. They get some XP events. Back in the day, PlayStation would get map packs a whole 2 weeks early. They would get it a month early sometimes, back before Black Ops 3. Xbox 360, of course, had the exclusivity deal with Call of Duty. They would get map packs a whole month early. They would get a bunch of early content as well. So, all of that stuff used to happen. So exclusivity overall isn't as strong as it was back then. But for now, when is this contract going to end? Because the deal for Microsoft to fully acquire Activision Blizzard should be completed by June of 2023. And if this Sony and Call of Duty contract extends past that, will that create some potentially major issues between Microsoft and Sony, where Microsoft and Xbox might say, "We own this company now, so we're going to end this contract. We're going to buy you guys out of the contract, and we're going to have the exclusive DLC and all that stuff on Xbox now, and maybe we'll still let the game be playable on all platforms," but that's at their discretion. So for Sony, they just have to hope and pray that Xbox does the right thing here. And Charlie Intel makes a really good point about this. We should also be careful of the fact that Xbox could just be saying this to avoid extensive antitrust inquiries. So this is also a big deal because the FTC and other people, other regulators, actually commented on Xbox potentially making these Activision Blizzard games exclusive, not just Call of Duty, but more about other Activision titles and IPs. And that's when Microsoft came out originally and said, "Don't worry, the exclusive content won't be too major. We won't have a monopoly." And then they're coming out today and saying Call of Duty will be available on all platforms. But maybe they're just waiting for this deal to go through, this acquisition to go through next year, next June 2023. And then after that point, you'll start to see more and more exclusive content on Xbox. Now, I don't think it's that likely, but it definitely is very possible. Modern Warzone says this about the issue here: "Yes, but you and I spoke about it on your spaces that it wouldn't make sense financially to make it an Xbox exclusive when Call of Duty's best performing platform sales-wise is PlayStation." And Charlie Intel responds, "Yes, but you don't spend $70 billion to publish games forever on your competitors' platforms." So, they both are right here. Of course, Xbox, Microsoft, they know a huge chunk of Call of Duty's revenue and probably other revenues from other Activision titles comes from PlayStation. I mean, PS5 pretty much winning the console wars right now over the Xbox Series X as well. But overall, Microsoft and Xbox bought this company for a reason, and they're going to use Call of Duty, them owning Call of Duty, as leverage over Sony to bring more people to Xbox, to make more people buy Xbox. Again, I don't think they'll ever outright make the entire Call of Duty release exclusive, but I feel like the more and more you go on, the more years go on, 2024, 2025, we could see a ton more really important incentives for players to buy an Xbox over buying a PlayStation, because you're going to get a ton of Call of Duty perks, whether that's exclusive content like certain DLC maps and weapons only being playable on Xbox platforms, certain game modes, certain events, stuff like that. Maybe they'll bring back the early map pack releases and all of that good stuff. The seasons might have different release dates as well, so we don't know for sure what's going to happen, and hopefully none of that does happen. I mean, how we have it right now is perfect, where pretty much everyone has equal access to all of the content Call of Duty has to offer, and the exclusives are getting less and less severe, and I feel like it is benefiting Call of Duty for the most part, at least in terms with Modern Warfare 2019 and Black Ops Cold War sales. Those were really good. Microtransaction sales were huge as well. Vanguard is different because the game just overall isn't performing as well, but I think the model they have now is working, and Xbox probably recognizes that, although they own the company now, so I can't fault them for wanting to do what they want to do with Call of Duty. So again, it's a very interesting argument. Right now, I think we're good. If you're on Sony, if you're on PlayStation platforms, you are good, but definitely be wary about this here. It's not set in stone for sure. Xbox has the control, and anything can happen here. All right, guys, we're here in the store. Attack on Titan Levi Edition Tracer Pack Bundle. Let's check out what you get. Well, let's read the description first. Teach your biggest enemies a lesson with the Tracer Pack Attack on Titan Levi Edition Bundle with an operator skin for Daniel. Note, this bundle includes blueprints that feature orange tracers and neck/dismemberment. Bundle includes Vanguard-only items, etc., etc. So pretty cool stuff there. Let's look at the different features, the different items you get. First up here, Survey Corps Daniel skin. This is supposed to be Levi. Now, some people were clowning on Call of Duty on Twitter about this not looking like Levi whatsoever. I don't really watch the show. I know a bunch of my friends do. My brother does. So let me know down below, is this a good representation of Levi from the show? So he looks okay to me. We have the Ymir Curse. I'm not saying that correctly, but let's look at the blueprint here. Pretty cool. Not too bad. You got the wooden vibe, the gold, the green. I mean, not my favorite blueprint, I'll be honest, but it's a cool vibe if you're into that type of style. Same kind of color scheme here, but on this SMG. This is like the Type 100, right? So pretty solid. It actually looks a little better on this here than the AR, but we have the katana here. This is interesting. This actually doesn't look too crazy. I thought it would look a bit more interesting, but it's a freaking katana, so it still is cool, I guess. The Titan Piercer. So let me know how you guys feel about that. We have a finishing move, Steel Cut. Oh, damn. That's actually kind of fire. Let me look at that again, actually. Okay. That's pretty cool. I like that one. Highlight intro, vertical maneuver. Probably going to be a similar vibe to the finishing move. Like that one as well. The katanas are cool. Katanas are just cool like that. And then we have an MVP highlight, ultra hard steel. I feel like I've seen that before. I don't know about that one. I feel like I've seen that so many times, but I guess it's slightly different. We have a Secret Keeper charm. Okay. Kind of blends in with the blueprint, but it's kind of cool, I guess. Maybe I feel like this would be good on a different blueprint, low-key. Wings of Freedom emblem, and then one hot potato sticker. So overall, pretty solid bundle. If you are really into Attack on Titan, this might be more up your alley. For me, I'm probably not going to buy it. I'm not the biggest Attack on Titan fan, and the bundle overall is just okay. I know I saw Lego Unlocked said there are some issues with this bundle, and apparently most Vanguard bundles are having issues. This one, it just came out today, so I don't know if there are any like widespread major issues, but be sure to look around and see what's going on here. But I think you should be good buying this bundle. Everything seems to be working fine. And yeah, let me know down below. Are you going to buy this bundle? How are you feeling about it? Let me know. All right, guys, so we're out here on Black Ops 3 in 2022. Really crazy stuff here. And we're going to go through, play some MP, and talk about, could we see any of this return as remade or remastered content in the near future? More about the, Microsoft acquisition of Activision. Are we more likely to see more Call of Duty remakes and remasters in the future because of this deal? We'll go through all of that in today's video. And also, we're just going to look at some BO3 stuff and revisit the game, see if it still holds up 5 to 6 years later. So first up again, MP. Let's see what classes I have right now. I forgot literally everything I used to use here. I think we're going to use Man of War. That was a pretty good strat. KN44. And yeah, maybe the VMP vest. We're all pretty. I have some pretty good classes here, I think. I'm not going to look. Oh, M8. M8 should be a good one. So let's check some of them out here. All right, we're hopping into BO3 multiplayer here. We're on Combine Domination. This one is actually kind of special to me, this combination here, because this was one of the original beta maps for Black Ops 3 back in the summer of 2015. The first ever Call of Duty beta, I'm pretty sure. And this was one of the maps, and I just remember playing this so much, going for, you know, nuclears and uploading those clips to YouTube back then. It was such an amazing time. And we're going to see if I can perform here. I'm kind of interested to see, are there going to be hackers? I don't know what the state of this game is. I know, you know, a bunch of the old Call of Duties are infested with cheaters and hackers, but this game came out in 2015, so it wasn't a long time ago, but it's getting to be 5 to 6 years now, so... You know, I definitely wouldn't be surprised to see some cheaters, considering, like, we have cheaters in Warzone, you know what I mean? So, like, it wouldn't be crazy to see cheaters in this game. But we'll see, man, we'll see. Now, spawn killing back here used to be insane, but I don't know what the move is here. I don't know how people play. And this is weird. This game was an exosuit game. I feel like I just don't remember and don't realize that it's an exosuit game. Like, you know what I mean? It just doesn't give me exosuit vibes, but it is. Kind of weird. Oh, there you go. Look at that, baby. See, I actually like this exosuit. It's like, I don't know, it's not that crazy. It really wasn't that crazy. I don't think anyone really hated this exosuit in BO3, this version of it, because it's a little slow, and it's not like Advanced Warfare where you just boost straight up, and in that game you could like boost to the right. If this dude, what was overdrive again? Oh, it's just like the speed boost. Oh, I see. This game feels so good, honestly. I mean, like, we all know BO3 was a goated game, but even the multiplayer feels so nice. I feel like I should go back to BO4's multiplayer just to check it out, see what it's like, because it is definitely really similar to Black Ops 3. I mean, BO4 multiplayer is pretty much BO3 without the boost jumping. Like, that's literally what it is. I think for me and for a lot of people, Black Ops 4, at least on the MP side of things, it wasn't necessarily bad. It was just that it was so similar to Black Ops 3 that, you know, we had just played so much BO3. I mean, we were playing Black Ops 3 for so many years after its release, of course. So after playing that game for so many years and finally getting another Black Ops game, BO4 in 2018, and you get the multiplayer and it's almost the exact same, just with, you know, no exosuits. I mean, there are definitely some differences that I'm not remembering right now, but it was so similar. You know, I think people were just a little burnt out on that, and I think that's a major reason as to why people didn't enjoy BO4, at least initially, as much for the MP side of things. Zombies had, you know, all different issues, and maybe the community reaction for zombies was a bit too harsh for Black Ops 4, but for multiplayer, I get why people were kind of sick of that, because it was the same thing as BO3, but BO4 multiplayer in and of itself wasn't necessarily bad, because it was just, you know, another version of BO3. And BO3 was pretty good, as we're seeing right now. So my point is, I want to go back and check out BO4 and see what the vibe is there, because it probably did get a bit too much hate now that I'm thinking about it. But, you know, we'll see. Damn, I do miss this style MP though. It just feels nice. It just feels so nice, man. Like, this Man of War too feels great. Actually, we should probably check something else out. KM, let's check out the KM. And low-key as well, man, I'd be down for a combined remake or remaster, bro. This is actually a fire map. This is a super good map. Close quarters, good layout, not too small, but just a good size for an MP map. Fast-paced, man. I love this map. I think it's a great map. I'm actually surprised it hasn't been remade. I guess they may think it's a bit too early for, like, Black Ops 3 remakes, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like maybe one or two, Combine and some other map. We'll check some other maps out maybe, but Combine especially, I feel like deserves a remake. Maybe in Treyarch's next game, 2023. This is a rainbow, dude. Ooh, come on, peek back out there. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh man, see, it feels so good snapping onto people. Let's go, baby. Come on, where you at? Oh, it feels good, man. It feels good. Oh no, I did not do. I messed that up, yo. I got too confused. Let's go, baby. Come on, pull up. Let's go. There you go. This was a great spot. Oh, they got wraps. Oh, no, it's not good. You still coming? Still coming for more? No! What? Oh, man. Why do I feel like these people in the kill cams are invisible? Unless they're all hacking. Like, how come I didn't see that guy in the... Not in the kill cam, but, like, in the game? Like, what? I didn't... I guess I was turned around. I don't know. I actually can't find any more matches now for some reason, but let's go through and let's check out some of the maps we could see remade. There are a bunch of really great BO3 maps. Let's go to the standard list here. Aquarium, Fire, Breach was pretty good. Combine, of course, we talked about. Evac, Exodus, Fringe was so good. Havoc was pretty good. Hunted, Infection, Metro, pretty good. Redwood's a classic. Stronghold's a classic. And of course, Nuketown. So, I mean, a lot of these maps could easily be remade, and they would honestly work in the next Treyarch game. I mean, I could have seen some of these in Black Ops Cold War, honestly. I feel like the real question is it too soon? I really don't think so. I don't think it's too soon whatsoever, and I'll probably make a separate video very soon going through all of these maps and seeing what maps could really deserve a remake here. But just off the top of my head, looking at this list here, Fringe, for sure. Combine, we talked about already, for sure. I want to see that, and maybe one more. Redwood, potentially. I don't know. I feel like these are solid maps. The DLC maps as well, so many good ones too. I mean, I forgot actually a lot of these. We can run through these very quickly as well. Rise, Splash, Skyjacked, Gauntlet. That's crazy. Knockout, Rift, Spire. Well, I gotta play these maps again. Verge, Rumble, Berserk, Cryogen, Empire, Citadel, Micro, Outlaw, Rupture. Wow, there's a lot of cool maps here, man. I gotta go back through these DLC maps as well. And then DLC bonus, Redwood Snow, Fringe Nightfall, Jungle, Firing Range, Summit Slums. So we kind of know those already, but, you know, Redwood Snow is kind of cool as well. Fringe Nightfall, also kind of sick. But yeah, man, Black Ops 3 had a ton of solid multiplayer maps for sure. Like, so many good maps. But let me know down below, do you want me to play Black Ops 3 again? I'm definitely going to make a separate video and play BO3 Zombies, a bunch of those maps, talk about if we could see those maps remade or remastered and other stuff like that. But if you want me to make a fully dedicated video and potentially a live stream playing some BO3, let me know down below. There are 2 videos up on screen that may interest you, so be sure to check one of them out. Real do appreciate, guys. Shout out to the YouTube channel members as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.